Okay, Liz. Well, based on some of the things we were talking about last time, it seems that you're having a lot of trouble just getting out of bed, and you're having a lot of problems being interested in things that you normally are interested in.
Yeah.
So I think it would be best if I asked you some questions regarding that, if that's okay.
Okay.
Have you ever wished you were dead or wished you could go to sleep and not wake up?
Yeah, I would say wish I could just go to sleep and not wake up. That makes it not sound as bad.
Have you actually had any thoughts of killing yourself?
Yeah.
Could you describe that a little bit more?
Well, sometimes if I'm coming back from a bad doctor's appointment, I just think about how easy it could be to just drive off the road or just take all the medicine that I have.
Have you been thinking about how you might do this besides what you just said? Is there anything else?
Not really. No.
Have you had these thoughts and had some intention of acting on them?
Well, I've had them, and I don't know, I would say that I'm too scared, but I don't know, sometimes it feels like recently it's just getting like I want to do it, it's overwhelming.
And have you started to work out or worked out the details of how to kill yourself? And do you intend to carry out the plan?
Well, I guess I googled once what the results of taking too many pills would be, and I read that it wasn't too pleasant, so that scared me off a little bit, but then I guess it kind of enforced the amount that I would have to take too.
Right. So, based on the way you answered some of those, is it okay if I ask you some more questions about the intensity of these feelings?
Yeah.
How many times have you had these kinds of thoughts that you were describing?
Well, in the past week, I would say maybe at least twice a day.
And when you have these thoughts, how long do they last?
It varies. Sometimes it's kind of like a fleeting thought, and a lot of times before I go to bed, it's lasts longer. Probably the longest, like an
hour. Could or can you stop thinking about killing yourself or wanting to die if you want to? Is there anything you can do to maybe distract yourself?
A lot of times what I think stops me is I just keep thinking about my family.
And are there things or anyone or anything that have stopped you from wanting to die or acting on thoughts of committing suicide?
Yeah, my family.
Your family?
Just kind of my thoughts of what my future looked like, and that was never really something I thought about.
Okay. And what sort of reasons did you have for thinking about wanting to die or killing yourself?
Well, after my accident, I don't know, I really questioned whether or not it would be worth just kind of going through all the hardships and constantly being in pain, and my body looks weird, and just kind of all that combined, I guess, has been overwhelming to deal with.
Well, I thank you for answering those for me. I think that's all I'll be asking for now. But based on some of your answers, I think it would probably be best if we fill out a safety plan just to make sure that you'll know how to address these kind of things if you ever have these feelings again.
Okay.
And I'm also going to give you a number, an on-call number, and you can call this anytime if you ever
Okay.
have these thoughts again.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.